Guys, welcome back to IITC. I hope you are well and healthy. This is Ved Prakash Singh from IITC. In previous presentations, if you have seen it, we have already discussed the safety management and different elements of safety management. We have chosen directly 15 element safety management system so that I can give you all this information what I know. Now we are going to discuss element 3 of safety management system. This element is about safety awareness training at competencies. This is one of the vital element to make organization successful or to achieve our objective and target. My humble request, as usual, if you are not subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel and please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you can get all this notification directly in your email box, as well as please forward this presentation to your friends so that they can also be benefited. Guys, as we mentioned that safety training, awareness and competence is the third element of safety management system, which is very vital element to make any safety management system successful. These are the 15 element safety management system. As I described earlier, we will not discuss all the safety management elements over here. We will discuss only element number 3. Now guys, what is the objective of this element? To provide and equip all the employees with the required skill, knowledge and safety related information. The purpose is right skill, right knowledge, right competence, right informations are to be there with right person. So that this is regarding right skill with the operation, right skill with the work processes, right skill with the maintenance and right skill to the how to operate the equipment. If a person has got right skill, right information, right knowledge, right competence to do his or her job, that means he will not commit any mistakes and there will be no accident and the objective and target of safety policy will be achieved without creating any problem. We are going to see the content here. First and foremost thing is conduct safety or training need assessment for all the workers and contractors. I have told many times why to contractor. Again I will repeat it because contractor has become part and parcel of our organization. Most of the industry in India as well as abroad, they don't have the permanent employee to carry out every job. They believe in outsourcing and that is not a problem. So that means we must also include for TNA, safety TNA, all worker, permanent employees, temporary employees, contract employees or anybody need to prepare training matrix with each job profile. So what is the training matrix? I have prepared a separate module for training matrix. I would encourage you to please go through that. I think there is one small presentation is there of training matrix. Please go through that. You will have a complete idea who will be trained and with what subject. So we need to prepare the profile, we need to prepare the subject so that we know who has to be trained in which subject. A comprehensive safety training program shall be established in the organization. Why we are saying comprehensive? That means if we don't have a formal comprehensive training program, this is not going to give the right skill, right information, right competence to the people, and ultimately this will affect the safety policy goal and objective, which will affect the objective of organization. The program shall include, the training program should include new employees orientation must be there. Orientation means induction. The person who is coming new in your organization, he must be knowing that what is the risk of, what is the risk, what are the hazards, what are the different kind of operation, which what is the roles and responsibility of these people. Refresher training. After certain time, the person has to be retrained after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or as per the OEM, or in case of any accident, or in case of any legal requirement, in case of any change in the training program, or in case the change of any hazards, or in case change of man machine material, in case change of legal requirement, or otherwise there is a by default every 1 year, 2 year, 3 year as per the OEM requirement. Skill and functional training has to be there. Shape awareness training program should be there. This is general training program, it is not a specific program. A specific program has to be given to all workers depending on their roles and responsibility, depends on their work, depending on their equipment. Manager training must be there. Auditing and accident investigation training must be there. Every manager has been trained in the respective area of responsibility. Sometimes auditing skill, accident investigation skill, how to do the audit, how to do internal audit, how to do investigation. These are the subject, and there are many things. It's not limited to these two only. Contractor briefing and training must be there, because contractor has become part and parcel of our organization, and they must be trained, otherwise they will create a problem. Sometimes in occupational safety he will trouble himself, but in process safety he will not trouble himself, but also he will trouble entire organization. So that is why contractor must be treated as par as our employee. Guys, as I have mentioned that there is a sample of safety training matrix. I have made one small presentation for safety training matrix. Please feel free to go for this. That training is hardly for 5 to 7 minutes, and this will tell you how to make training matrix in your organization. Just to explain you very simply, you can list out all the subject in the vertical, in the first column: HSE induction, basic rules, alcohol and drug policy, health policy, energy isolation, job safety analysis, hazardous substances, environment, confined space, and many. And then you can put the profile here, and you say that which profile needs what. Say for example, environmental engineer should not know visitor induction. Environmental person should not know the catering procedure. Environment procedure should know HSE policy, or environment policy should know HSE policy. Environment policy should be known to all supervisors. So likewise, confined space entry. Confined space entry should not be known to visitor, because he is not entering into the confined space. If he is a contractor or he is not coming, he is coming for the work, he must be trained. So likewise, hazardous substance, visitor must not be knowing it, because he is not going to use it, he is not going to handle it, but there are something related to emergency preparedness plan. The visitor must be trained in emergency. In emergency, in HSE induction, emergency part is covered. So likewise, who needs to know what? We need to prepare matrix, and according to the training matrix, the training must be imparted. Guys, I will again request you to please go through a small video presentation how to prepare HSE training matrix, which will be helpful for you. This is hardly 5 minutes training program. Guys, statutory training program as per the Factory Act, DGMS, and Environmental Pollution Control and Prevention must be provided to ensure that all relevant person receives necessary legal statutory training program. This is the must. Line manager and supervisor must be adequately trained so that they can effectively supervise and control the workers' behavior at the workplace. This is called as BBS. This is called as high performance safety. This is called as to identify unsafe behavior and difficult behavior, and safe behavior, enabled behavior, and unable behavior. If you want to go for a training called as BBS, there is a presentation I have made for 15 minutes BBS program, which will tell you there are 3 kind of people: enabled people, not enabled people, and difficult people. We will not discuss over here, so that we don't want to confuse you. All the employees and contractor must be adequately inducted and oriented. All the new employees who are coming from outside, probably they are good at academics and they do not know what kind of risk, what kind of hazards we are doing. Contractors are very new people for us, and they are very responsible people for us. They are very important people for us. So that is why they must know what are the various hazards, what are various operations, what are the do's, what are the don'ts, what is the emergency response planning, what they are supposed to do in case of any emergency, where is the canteen, where is the washroom. This all information must be put in the induction in orientation program, so that new employees and contractors are going to work in our organization safely and in healthy working condition. Contractors are also very important stakeholder, and hence they should be part of each and essential training program. Structured on-job training should be also provided. Sometimes classroom trainings are very essential, but on-job training cannot be substituted by classroom training. On-job training is very essential for those people who are working on dangerous equipment, who are working in dangerous activity or hazardous operations. They must be trained on job. Safety training shall also be conducted using the appropriate training methods and language understood by the trainees. See, sometimes we need to do a visual training, sometimes you need to do audio training, sometimes you need to do a walkthrough training, sometimes you do hands-on training, sometimes you need to train the people in their own language. Probably he may be good, but he may not understand your accent, he may not understand your language. So person must be trained in their suitable and sufficient language. All training program which has been conducted must be properly documented. Who has been trained under what subject, who has not undergone for training, and signature has to be obtained to ensure the legal compliance, to use it for retraining, to use it in case of any unfortunate incidents. So all training records must be recorded and documented for our future use. Safety training programs shall be reviewed periodically and updated when necessary. When to be updated? If there is any change, man, machine, material, hazards, accident, risk, situation, OEM suggestion, as well as legal requirement, or if in case of any accident, training program must be revisited, must be updated, and then everybody has to undergo for this program again. Refresher training should be conducted after every update of SOP, new hazards, after any incidents, if any, and new processes and regulatory requirement. So guys, I hope now you are able to answer all these questions as we discussed in the beginning. Who is responsible for training program? That answer you must be knowing it. What are the statutory training? You can say Factory Act, DGMS, OMR, Central Motor Vehicle Rule, environmental rules, many. You may be having LCMS, Legal Compliance Management System. If you are not having it, please do it. How to do LCMS? Please put into the comment section. I will come back to you. I have an Excel sheet by which your life can be made easy. You can make your own LCMS program. How to conduct TNA? You know this. If you do not know this, I would request you to please go through one training program which is hardly 10 minutes program in IRTC's channel. You can search TNA or Training Need Assessment. You will find it, and after going this program, I am very sure, very confident you will know how to conduct TNA. Why contractors should be part of training program? I don't want to repeat it because we have emphasized this thing number of times. I think you should be able to answer this question. If not, I would request you to please go back and see the program again. What should be the frequency for retraining? Retraining, if in case of update of training program, if there is a requirement of legal requirement, if there is any accident, if there is a man, machine, material change, if there is any situation change, or if nothing change, then after some certain time as per the regulatory requirement or as per the company policy. What is the training matrix and how to develop it? You know it, so probably you know better than me. Guys, hope this information was useful for you, and I would request you to, if you have any question, any suggestion, please feel free to put in the comment section so that I can come back to you. And with this, thank you very much guys. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.